Lan, what are you doing here?
I figure we better get all the secrets out, Bae. If Lon's going to marry you, she should know what kind of man you really are.
She said there was something I need to know, Bae. What's going on? What is she talking about?
Eileen claims Bay promised to marry her.
What? Bae, how could you?
I didn't. It's a lie. I haven't spoken to her in years. Not since we were kids.
Don't pretend like you don't remember, Bae. It was summer and we were sitting on a little raft catching fish. I was upset because Li Shun had called me ugly. I was crying, so you took my hand and said, "I think you're pretty, Eileen. And someday when we're grown up, I'll marry you."
What? But that was years ago. We were kids. We were only 6 years old. You can't hold me to that.
Yeah, really can't hold someone to a promise they make at 6.
Kids say all kinds of things, Eileen. Remember when you took my frog and I called you a bully? You swore you'd never speak to me again. But that same day you gave me the frog back. You said you'd never, ever, ever do anything to make me unhappy. Kids always say things like that. It doesn't mean anything.
It meant something to me, Bae. You were the only boy who didn't tease me, the only one I liked. You promised to marry me, and you're going to keep that promise.
Lan at least fight. The winner gets Bay. No. I think you should never make Bay unhappy.
Well, yes, I did say that. But that was when we were still friends. Now he pretends like he doesn't even know me. He's changed.
You changed too.
Yes, but... well... you're right. I know you're right. Bae's right. We were just kids. I guess I can't hold him to his promise. You win, Lon. Bae is yours.
If I had more, I would gladly give it to you. But my family isn't rich. This dowry is all I have. Please, take it with my thanks.
Isn't dowry? If I'm not mistaken. That's something. That's like some money used for a wedding, or I don't want to take someone's dowry. I'm pretty plenty rich right now.
Now you are letting Lan keep her dowry as well? Your generosity knows no bounds. I'm overwhelmed.
Plenty of opportunities to earn silver
You've done
later.
so much for us, and we've given you so little. Wait, I know. We will name our first child after you to honor your memory.
I'm glad everything worked out for you two, and I'm sorry, Bae. I don't know what came over me. When I heard you and Lon were getting married, I just snapped.
It's okay, Eileen. I hope things work out for you.
Come on, Bae. Let's go.
Okay, how did we level up? Indeed we did. Let's get more spirit. I feel like I've been a little bit lower on that. 5 style points. Spirit Thief. No, we'll go speed increase on Legendary Strike. Yeah, let's go speed increase on Legendary Strike. It looks like we have more to talk to Eileen about.
I hope things work out for Bae and Lon. After everything I put them through, they deserve it. I don't know what came over me. It's just... Bae was my last chance to have a family. My only chance to find a husband. When I heard he was engaged, I realized I'd never get out of this life I've created.
You can still find a husband.
What respectable man would ever want to marry a girl like me? Even the lummoxes in my gang would only do it because they're afraid of me. This town is short on eligible bachelors as it is. I mean, there are a few guys out there I know of, but none of them would be interested in me. I have a reputation around town, and having my boys beat up Bay didn't help any. Any half-decent man would probably run if they saw me coming.
Maybe I can help you.
Huh. You really think you can pull this off? Tell you what. You find me a decent husband, and I'll make it worth your while. My, business ventures have been very profitable.
Okay.
But don't think I'm desperate enough to settle for just anyone. I've got my standards. And I'd have to meet him first, of course.
It's actually an option. I doubt that you'd be able to take that, but I'm kind of curious. I'm gonna have to look into that later. I'm not gonna do it myself, but I'm talking about the bachelors.
Let's see. There's Rue the bosun, but he's nothing but a drunk. My boys have had more than a few run-ins with him over the years. He's definitely out. Schumann the craftsman is single. I don't know him that well, but he seems like a good man. He has a home in the southwest corner of the town.
Alright.
And then there's Yaru. He used to be a sailor traveling the Empire, but now he's looking to settle down. He might be a good catch. Spends most of his time in the tea house.
Anyone else?
Not living in town, and Tien's Landing doesn't get a lot of visitors. But if you find someone looking for a wife, bring him by so I can check him out.
Okay. The back wants to find you a husband.
Yeah, right. The pickings in Tien's Landing are mighty slim for a girl like me. But if you find someone, just bring him back so I can meet him. And, well, good luck.
Alright, so we got another side quest. Which one was quick save? Okay, good. I was afraid it was gonna hit quick load on accident instead. I got the boathouse key. Wonder what that's used for. I mean, obviously to get into the boathouse, but I'm in the boathouse right now, so why would I need that? Oh, to open this. I actually know you can go up here. What do we have here? A flawed monk gem. 750 silver, wow. And a little scroll stand about the land of the Howling Spirits. I believe that's the homeland of the spirit monks. Okay. I'm not gonna get attacked for taking that money, am I?
So, how's the husband hunting going? If you find any good prospects, just bring them on by. You find me a keeper, and I'll make it worth your while.
Alright, I'm back.
Yeah.
Alright, no consequences for taking money. I guess no one really knows. Ooh, book stand. Horse lord tactics. Okay, let's get out of here. Yeah, so that's one thing we want to keep an eye out for. I'm not going to do the side quests immediately. I want to kind of spread them out as we're doing. Cause we got a lot to do in Tien's Landing. We've got, I believe there's 3 different directions that we need to take the main story in the long run, if I remember the numbers correctly. And in addition to that, we've got lots of side quests in this area. There's a lot more to do here than there was in Two Rivers. So let's, give me just a minute. I want to see how long I've been recording. Okay, I've been recording for about an hour. I don't know how much of that, I don't know if I'm going to be cutting anything, so I don't know if that's the exact amount of time these videos are going, but I can go for a little bit longer. Okay, I already read that. Let's go into the tea house.
Good, you're here. We can continue where we left off before.
You've got unfinished business with us first.
There are important matters at hand, yet you fellows keep interrupting. I'm surprised you're this eager to get another beating so soon.
This time we brought some friends to even up the odds.
Oh, did you? That was rude. I just wanted to enjoy his tea.
Longsword.
Pretty good. I love that fire. What's that?
Spirit
I don't do that.
focus. Legendary strike.
That is just getting pretty fast.
Ice shot. You can't keep
There
up.
we go. Just wanted him once. Yeah, that was perfect.
Legendary strike.
Stop missing.
Spirit thief.
Very attractive. Look right here.
Legendary strike.
Okay, there's some table legs as weapons. Well, that's a style you can learn, like improvised weaponry.
You certainly look like Lee's top student, though there's something odd about how you fight. I can't put my finger on it.
You're
It
the
doesn't
second person that
matter.
said
The
that to me.
sailors won't bother us again. We can get back to business. Sun
Maybe
Lee
it's been a
gave
third,
me
I
instructions
think.
to await you if anything should happen. I have prepared for this day for well over a decade.
Actually knew he'd be kidnapped.
The full extent of what the glorious strategist knows is beyond my mind to comprehend. He is without peer. All I know is that I had instructions to wait for you. Sun Lee asked me to seek a piece of a special amulet he wanted you, his prized pupil, to have. It was broken apart and scattered when the Spirit Monk Temple fell.
Alright.
He intended to, and I assume he did, give the main piece to you.
Indeed you did.
Rumor placed a smaller part with a fleeing apprentice monk, but it had been some years and the trail was cold.
So you search for the rest of the amulet?
I eventually learned the monk had fled to Old Tien's Landing. He was there a year or so, but died of lingering injuries and was buried with his possessions unsorted. It was rushed at the time because the new dam was due to close and Old Tien's would become a watery tomb. The amulet was beyond reach, so I came here and waited.
Okay.
Now the Lotus assassins have drained the lake and exposed the ruins of Old Tien's Landing. It seems they are searching for this piece of the Spirit Monk amulet too.
Alright, I can see why. I should go to the ruins to try to find this amulet piece.
Yes, Sun Lee intended you to find it. I was to tell you about it if anything happened to him. It was the last order he gave me, and I have waited years to fulfill my duty.
Very dedicated. What if my flyer had functioned properly? You'd have waited for nothing.
I choose to believe that my service was valuable and vital. You would have come here eventually. The amulet would draw you at least.
How long have you been waiting for me?
It is coming on 15 years now. As I said, I learned the location of the amulet after the monk died in Old Tien's. It has been difficult serving and waiting in silence.
I should probably go.
Remember, go to the ruins and claim the amulet before the Lotus assassins do. You will need it to survive the trials that lie ahead.
Alright. We can always go back and talk to her if we need to. So now we have our third task. We need to find a new flyer, find a wind map of the region so we don't crash the new flyer, and we need to find this amulet, which we know is in Old Tien's, in the ruins of the Old Tien's Landing, I think it's called. So yeah. We also have a ton of side quests in this area, which I'll get more into later. Until then, I think I'll end it here. Next time, we'll be doing all the things I just said. See you then.